A Sigma male is a man who prefers to live outside of the typical social dominance hierarchical structures of society. They are men who fall within the sociosexual hierarchy. While Sigma males and the Alpha archetype share many characteristics, they are distinguished from one another by their propensity to defy conventional social dominance systems. Many times, Sigmas can be very terrifying for female co-workers because of their peculiar personalities. So what makes Sigma males so terrifying to female workers? The tendency of the classic Sigma guy to reject the conventional social dominance hierarchies of contemporary society is what defines him above all else. These guys go a more isolated route. They go by the names lone wolves or wanderers respectively. The travelling bard, storyteller or wanderer who pays a visit to the king is a Sigma male if the Alpha male is a king and he's supported by a court full of beta males. The king may invite him to dinner. He might even be popular with the king. Despite not necessarily being well known, his achievements or adventures may win him affection and respect. He refuses to get married. Instead, he chooses his favourite among the most attractive ladies at the king's court, sleeps with them, and then departs as swiftly as he arrives to resume his quest. He lacks the beta's thirst for the king's influence of favour. He presumably doesn't care whether the monarch loves him or not, because as a Sigma, those things have no bearing on him. Additionally, he liberates himself from the burdens and difficulties associated with trying to outperform betas. So what makes Sigma males so terrifying to female co-workers? Let's see. Number 1. Sigmas aren't invested in tribal connections. Alpha males often invest more resources in establishing tribes and moving up the social scale. They benefit from strong tribal ties, tribe resources, and superior social position as a result. These tribal investments will undoubtedly yield substantial benefits, but in exchange for these advantages, the Alpha also puts in a lot of work, stress, and responsibility. Even with the chimpanzee tribes, this has been documented. In this intriguing TED Talk, Franz de Waal, author of the amazing book Chimpanzee Politics, Power and Sex Among Apes, discusses the true nature of the natural chimpanzee alpha male archetype. Even though this discussion is about chimps, human alphas aren't all that dissimilar. In theory, the Sigma male avoids the social obligations of the alpha. He believes that the tribe's resource investments are high risk and low reward. The frail foundation of the social dominant structure is seen by the Sigma as a house of cards. He decides to leave it because he thinks doing so is wiser and more independent than placing his bets on what other unreliable humans could decide to do. This may oversimplify, but it establishes the fundamentals of the Sigma male archetype and illustrates how it normally interacts with the Alpha and Beta archetypes. The status and power of Alpha men are great. Since all of these advantages depend heavily on being at the top of the social dominance hierarchy or close to it, Sigma males will inherently struggle with them. It's no secret that women adore powerful and successful guys. These causes for that are rather clear. However, I think the following passage from David M. Buss's book, Evolution of Desire, Strategies of Human Mating, best captures it. Evolution has favoured women who prefer men who possess attributes that counter benefits and who dislike men who possess attributes that impose costs. Multiple advantages are bestowed by high rank and power. In order to attract the highest value, women in the tribe, an alpha male, must be at the top of the social hierarchy, which gives him an immediate advantage. Sigmas bring a few benefits of their own to the table. Sigmas are mostly distinguished by the enigma and fluidity of their lonely life. They are also distinguished by the fact that it is impossible to tie down with them in a conventional relationship. These two quantities also make women insane. Number 2. Sigma males are self-sufficient and independent, and their independent nature can intermediate female colleagues. Of all the male stereotypes, the Sigma man is possibly the most independent. Males in the Sigma community frequently stray or travel. They might not even be home or apartment owners. They might feel as at home just with a backpack full of necessities as they would in their own home. This is because Sigmas are powerful survivors by nature. Sigmas soon become accustomed to taking care of themselves because they are frequently lone wolves. They provide for themselves. They are self-supporting. Their own bills are paid. They offer company care, companionship, and worth in life for themselves. Number 3. Self-priority is key to the Sigma males. The Sigma man prioritizes his own goals and satisfaction above that of others. This may sound similar to the Alpha's philosophy, and in some ways it is. However, there is a significant distinction. Alpha males will never put themselves before highly esteemed tribal members. The Alpha frequently puts tribal investments ahead of his own needs, wants, and pleasures. This is a price that comes with being the Alpha. However, Sigma males disagree with the idea that investments made by the tribe will pay off. They don't give a damn about how they appear or what other people think of them. They don't want to interact with the tribe unless it can immediately benefit them in a logical, useful way. The Sigma man is considerably more likely to be working on his goals or his businesses by himself in his apartment. These objectives take precedence over everything else in his life. He doesn't even date to take care of a lady or to start a typical relationship, even when he does. A free spirit he is. He dates for fun, novelty, and new experiences, as well because he has sexual needs and desires. If the relationship ever stops being worthwhile to him, he would be more than prepared to end it. The Sigma guy prioritizes himself in this manner at all times. Number 4, they love to be alone as companionship slows them down. Male Sigmas frequently view friendship as a roadblock to achieving their true goals in life. Human relationships are frequently boring and pointless to them because they don't give a damn about what other people think of them. It is blatantly clear that the Sigma that companionship also is a burden. In addition, it frequently provides very little to no value to make up for this baggage. Sure, Sigmas might make a few close personal relationships that significantly improve their lives. Apart from this, though, the majority of people aren't going to be worth their time or effort. In addition, traveling with others is more expensive, time-consuming, and ineffective. The majority of people can't keep up with Sigmas, regardless when you consider this and the fact that they move quickly when motivated naturally. They are not attention seekers and want to be invisible. This is possibly the Sigma masculine feature that is most frequently misunderstood. In fact, Sigma males work hard to blend in. They don't need or want to be praised for their job at the office. They may like to be simply left alone to carry out their jobs in peace. They don't try to be the center of attention. They don't want others to see them and judge them favorably and negatively. They don't require recognition or publication for their excellent efforts. They don't care if someone recognizes them because they don't desire a public persona. Why? Because Sigmas are not motivated by external approval or appreciation. They live alone. They have little to no regard for social conventions and human accolades. They spend most of their time inside their own heads. They don't go abroad to boost their pals about their exploits. They're as likely to go somewhere, come back, and never tell anyone else. They don't post blog entries because they want to be well known. If they post a blog entry, it's because they want to fulfill their own live and creative expression. Number 5, silence is valuable to him. The benefits of silence for Sigma males are numerous. They are quite shy and dread speaking in front of groups. Additionally, they detest any form of superficial small conversation. When they do break the stillness though, it's usually for something significant. They are better able to take in their environment when they are silent. They become better listeners as a result of this. So, if you need to vent, these men are skilled at making others feel better. Number 6, he refuses to let others rule his life. The Sigma man strives to maintain his status as a ruler of his own thoughts. He won't commit to a relationship or take up the duties of a large group. He can spread his wings and advance towards his objectives without hesitation because he is not constrained by anything. He seems selfish in how he distances himself from other people, but in the long term, this just allows him to achieve unfathomable levels of success. That's all for now. For more videos like this, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.